my loves! Welcome back to another new episode of the Positive Vibes Show, designed to make you happier and stronger every day. So, for those who are new to this podcast, I'm Alice, and I hopefully will become your friend in the next upcoming months or days. So, I'm here to guide you master the art of living happily and in harmony with your feelings, emotions, friends, and yourself. I know, being a life coach, I've encountered a lot of difficulties in life, and I know that my clients have dealt with a lot. This is why I always say, life is hard, but you can make it easier by just taking control and learning how to live mindfully and in a positive mood. You can live the life that you have always dreamed of. So let's make it happen together with love, compassion, and goodwill. So my loves, in today's episode, we're gonna talk about how to reprogram your mind and recreate your identity. I've been asked this question about how can I find myself? How can I reprogram my subconscious mind and become the best version of myself? So I remember when I was struggling to find my true self, I thought a lot about a way to do it. It was hard at first. I needed someone to give me at least a roadmap and show me how I can make it. So maybe you are at a point in your life where you want to change and be your best self. Maybe you want to discover your true self and what happened in your past that affected you so much and made you who you are today. Don't worry, I got you. I've been there myself, and it is heartbreaking to see yourself fighting against yourself. The good news is you don't have to fight against yourself, but to embrace it. It is not a woohoo thing, but a simple one. So today I will give you my easy tips that allowed me to shift my pattern or my paradigm, if I can call it this way. And create the paradigm that allowed me to create my new identity. So I need to talk first about the definition of a paradigm. So according to Bob Proctor, it is a multitude of habits fixed in our subconscious mind that we act on without any conscious thought. And it's our actions that produce our results. As you can see, our subconscious mind plays a major role in our lives. It has a long-term memory and it is responsible for manifesting things you have in your mind, whether it's a bad or, whether it's a bad reality or just a good one. It is just that you programmed it that way and it obeys you. So the subconscious mind sends vibrations to the universe that you want that thing to be manifested. Even if it's a weird thing, it is because it doesn't understand the difference between affirmative form and negative form. Something I want you to know is that sometimes you really say, I don't want to be poor, okay? And then, I'm not sick. Then what happens is that your subconscious mind understands that what you're telling him is totally a lie. He is understanding that you are sick. As I told you, it doesn't understand the negative form. So whenever you tell yourself, I'm poor, I'm not poor, I'm not sick, your subconscious mind understand the contrary. So please pay attention to the words you use with your subconscious mind. So how can you reprogram your subconscious mind and recreate your identity? So we're going to go through these simple steps, which are 5 simple steps that you can do that really worked miracles with my clients, and I'm certain that it can help you a lot in achieving your dreams, becoming the best version of yourself. So, first of all, you need to understand your subconscious mind. Getting to analyze your ideas and understanding what is happening inside your head is your path to getting rid of the old identity. Oh my god, yes, I'm telling the truth. It happened to me, yeah. When I started understanding what was happening deep down inside my head, I raised awareness. So if you start to raise awareness that your head is filled with negative thoughts, you can replace them with positive expressions that will attract only positive vibes to your life and give you a chance to create your new identity. So I think this is so easy. Maybe you take a piece of paper, you try to analyze everything, you try to understand your pattern, understand the way you see things and the way, you deal with things. And the second tip, which is directly related to the first one, is raise awareness and let go. Now that you have tried to analyze what is happening inside your mind, you are absolutely aware of what you need to change, right? But ask yourself first. So are these limiting beliefs holding me back from the life I want to live, or are they pushing me forward to live the life of my dreams? If they are holding you back, you need to imagine them. This is what I do personally. Really, it's a fun thing to do. Imagine them as a person and visualize what you will tell these limiting beliefs. If it were me, I would beat them to death. Oh my god, I would absolutely kill them. Well, this is just a joke, okay? I'm just kidding, but it's a way to tell you that if you don't fight your limiting beliefs, if you don't try to stop them at a certain time, they won't stop. So please, 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 try to do this simple exercise. So it's, but I would like to tell you, which one of my clients also told me, okay? This is something that one of my clients told me. You are just an illusion and you are not real. This is what I would tell my limiting beliefs personally. So it is, so get the hell out of my life. You just tell them this. You are an illusion, you are not real, and you just get the hell out of my life. Easy peasy, right? Yeah, try it and let me know in the comments what you think and what happens to you. How are you going to react to your thoughts and the things you just think of and see. Okay, let's move to change your story tip. Oh my god, I love this one. Something I learned from Tanya Robbins is that if you don't get to a point where you can change your story, you change the thoughts and what you were telling yourself, you cannot be successful. So, we all have a story that we tell ourselves. Maybe you do tell yourself, oh my god, I'm not worth being successful, I cannot achieve my dreams, I cannot do this, blah, blah, blah. So let me tell you what I used to think. You won't believe it. So I used to think that I could not be a successful person and that I am not good enough at coaching people and that I didn't have enough experience in helping other females in living the life of their dreams. But I didn't let this thought go deep into my veins, and I gave myself a vaccine, which is changing the story I used to tell myself. So I started telling myself a totally different story, that I am worth being successful and I am wealthy. Wealth for me doesn't mean having a lot of money, but it also means having love, having passion, having, freedom, and all these things. So I started telling myself I can help other females because I've been there myself, and I just need to give myself permission, which I did. And here I am, sharing with you tips, sharing with you my knowledge about how you can upgrade your life and become the best version of yourselves. So a simple exercise you can do here is write down what you think and your old story, and then analyze that story. If it is really true, then rewrite it with positive words. Affirmative form is needed, and use the present simple, because the subconscious mind doesn't make a difference between past, present, and the future. This is why manifestation works a lot. keep reading that story or put it where you can read it and see it every single day. For example, put it on the mirror of the bathroom, put it on, I don't know, on your closet, put it somewhere you really can see it every day. In the kitchen, on the fridge, you do open the fridge every single day. So try it out and let me know what you think. Okay, so now that you have changed your story, you need to give yourself permission to live that story, which is the fourth tip. Give yourself permission to be in the being state. What do I mean? So, now you can give permission to yourself to live in that new story and new life you just created. You embrace all the new habits you want and live in the skin of that new person you created. Here you can do some visualization so that you manifest it, but visualize with feelings, not only images. A lot of people I know tell me, I was just talking to a friend of mine and she said this is really fun because it's really related to this state of being. She was trying to do her student visa and go somewhere, like she wanted to go to Canada or come here to France, and then she couldn't because she says, I don't know why the universe gives everything to someone and doesn't give like a lot of things to, just takes the whole thing and divides it to very different people. And what I told her here is that she said first that sometimes she imagines herself like living somewhere, and then sometimes her vibes go so down that she can't keep doing that. And what I told her is that the universe is abundant, the universe is wealthy. Instead of saying, why did this universe give to someone and didn't give to me, I would say, oh, the universe is so abundant. The universe, I'm thankful for the things I've already have in my life, and I'm happy for that person, So visualizing needs you to keep that consistent feeling whenever you try to imagine yourself living the life of your dreams or being the new version. So try to do that. So you do all these things because it resonates with you and with your new vibrations. It is who you are and not who you want to be for others. So what I mean here is that when you're trying to visualize, don't visualize yourself as how are you going to please to your soulmate, as how are people going to react seeing you like being that person. Imagine how are you gonna feel being that person, because this is what is really important and not what others think. Okay, hopefully this is gonna help. And so we came to the last tip, which is repetition. So your brain is so smart when it comes to making you get out of your comfort zone. Our minds are designed to protect us from risk, according to Mel Robbins, who is the writer of the 5-second rule, and she is a motivational speaker. Oh my god, I love her so much. So she discovered a method to trick her mind to doing anything she wants, counting from 5 to 1. So every time she doesn't feel like doing something, what she does is, for example, at the beginning that she discovered this method, she was jobless and she was looking for a job. She was trying to figure out what to do with her life. She was broke financially, and she was trying. It was cold outside and she needed to get out of bed. So every time the alarm goes on, she hits the snooze button. And one day she said, I'm gonna count from 5 to 1. She said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And she woke up. She stood out of bed. She got out of bed. And from there, she discovered that it works a lot. And I do it every day for myself. And every time I don't feel like doing something, I just count from from 5 to 1 and go do it. It's the same thing. Whenever you're like in a state where you don't want to do or be that new person, you really have to count from 5 to 1 and go. You make it happen. Oh my god, this is so amazing. So according to a study, okay, to a 2012 study, trusted source, published in the British Journal of General Practice, it is said that habits are actions that are triggered automatically in response to contextual cues that have been associated with their performance. So what this means, you can trick your brain to create new habits. So I won't say that it takes 33 days because, it depends on the habit you want to develop, but generally it can take from 18 to 264 days to create a new habit. So it just depends on the complexity of the habit. So keep trying and doing it until it becomes automatic. So our brains like habits because they are simply efficient. Try to stick to understanding your subconscious mind. Every time you see that there is something wrong, count from 5 to 1 and then analyze it. What's happening? Ask yourself, oh my god, what's happening with my head? What is that? Raise awareness and try to let go. It's okay to let go. So I'm trying to, make a recap of everything I said. So first, understand your subconscious mind. Then raise awareness and let go of everything that is hurting you, making you feel stressed. And then, important thing, according to every single motivational speaker, every single life coach, it is important to change your story. When you're creating a brand, you really need to make it work for you first. You need to love it and then make others love it. So change your story. And after that, accept to be in the being state. Just live that new identity you've created for yourself. And when you do that, when you've created your new identity, you visualize, you try to manifest the things you want. Keep repeating until you make it work, because our subconscious minds love habits. They are effortless and you don't need to give a lot of pressure on yourself to make them happen. So, my loves, hopefully you did enjoy this episode. I don't want to keep you so long. I know I talked a lot and it's just out of love, out of passion that I'm trying to give you what I think, what I know. So, if ever you have a question, if ever you need help with anything, please don't hesitate to reach me out to positivevibesbyalice@gmail.com. So I repeat it once again, positive vibes by alice@gmail.com. Please don't hesitate to reach me out, my loves. I will be so pleased to provide you with any kind of help I can, even if it's just for asking me a question. And if ever you want to recommend a specific topic, do the same thing. Please reach me out and follow me on Instagram, also Alice Life Coach. So hopefully you're gonna learn from me and I'm gonna grow with you and become all together the best version of ourselves. So I'm sending you so much love, and if ever you did like this episode, share it with your friends. You're gonna help them a lot, and leave a comment below so that I can know which topics you love, what do you want me to do more, and what do you want me to do less. So I'm sending you again too much love, and please, my loves, enjoy your time, your week, and you take care of yourselves because you are the most important thing to me. Bye, my loves. Take care. Bye bye.